Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining another edition of Hyper University. This is Jose, and today's training topic is hiring and keeping great employees. Hyper University trainings are offered every Wednesday at 11 a.m., and each week we present a different curriculum. We welcome your suggestions regarding content you may like to see in the future, so please feel free to let us know in the chat. Our trainings generally take anywhere between 20 and 30 minutes, and we will send the content to all attendees after each session. If at any time after today's training you would like us to review the material presented with you or someone on your team, just give us a call to schedule. On the upper right-hand corner of your screen, you will see a chat option. We ask that you type your name and company name so that you get credit for the course, as well as enable us to ship you a prize if you should win our trivia. Please feel free to also use the chat option for any questions or comments you may have. In order to make the view on your screen larger, you will need to click, grab, and drag the line on top of the presentation all the way up to your liking. And stay tuned until the end of our weekly Hyper University trivia, where we will present a couple of questions for an opportunity to win prizes by being the first to answer correctly. I would now like to introduce today's trainer, Jadi, who will now begin the session. Take it away, Jadi.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us this morning for hiring and keeping great employees. My name is Jody, and let's get started with why this training. Because recruiting, hiring, and retaining great people is priority to all retailers, having a group of outstanding employees as part of your team will determine the overall health and success of your organization. Your employees are the face of your business. So today we are going to cover best practices in finding, attracting, hiring, and most importantly, keeping top talent. So where do you start when looking to hire new staff? And how do you find reliable employees? Begin with having a plan in place that's clear, as this is critical to landing the best talent out there. If you do it right from the beginning, you will find those high quality candidates that will stick around and represent your business in a way that you would. Up to date recruitment strategies positively impacts the bottom line in many ways. Better quality hires with high retention rates reduce cost and enhances the job satisfaction. Following these best practices in your selection process will result in great benefits. All of these benefits put together boosts your overall business success. And when it comes to hiring employees, getting it done right is better than getting it done fast. Stay away from settling for an employee that isn't right for the job just because you have a need to fill the position. Throughout this process, please keep in mind safety guidelines. Phone video interviews are a quick, easy, and convenient way to screen candidates and their capabilities. Use this option as a mutual opportunity to leave a lasting first impression for both your business and the possible employee. Defining the role. Let's now talk about defining the role. Start the hiring process with a clear description of the job you are looking to hire for. Identify those tasks and skills required to get the job done. A job analysis enables you to collect information about the duties, responsibilities, the necessary skills, and the work environment for the position, giving the potential hires a more clear direction for the best possible outcome. Ensure that the potential hire meets the role and is qualified to do the job, in addition to having what you're looking for. People will follow the specifics in your description, so please make sure that they are clear and in full, complete detail. Paint an accurate picture of your company and the position to fill, as this will help determine if it is a mutual fit. Set expectations and be forthcoming about the demands for the position. The best candidates will be those that mirror and match the demographics in your area. For example, if there is a prominent language in your neighborhood, you may want to make this one of your requirements, as your staff will be able to efficiently communicate with your customers. Taking this into account will give your customers the sense and feel of comfort to express themselves while also ensuring their needs are met and that they leave feeling secured. Building your job description. So, what should you include in your job description? Be clear in your communication, as this will help with properly filtering through your applicants. Set proper expectations for your candidates from the very beginning. Here are some things to include. Advise that all sales representatives are required to make outbound calls to your location's existing customer base on a daily. Sales representatives are to attend available live trainings in order to become experts in sales and acquisition. Sales representatives are to greet and talk to all customers with 100% ask, as every customer is an opportunity. Representatives are to answer the store phone with a friendly and respectful tone to all customers and vendor partners. All representatives are expected to wear the booth shirts and name tags daily. Compensation. Having a solid compensation structure makes it easier to manage your salary expenditure. It can also help retain your current employees and make your recruiting, hiring, and promoting efforts more focused and easier to execute. Here are some incentives and compensations to consider. Performance based comp is known to increase gross ads and sustain the longevity of customer retention for third and 6 months. Set specific bonuses additional to their hourly rate or salary, as this has proven to show results. When compensated, employees tend to be more proactive and focused on the overall health of your business. Consider an employee referral program, as great staff like to work with great staff. Implement a healthy reward that builds a more unified and motivated team. Incentivize your employees to help recruit and refer staff just like them, since they know what it takes to get the job done. Host monthly, quarterly contests that can help gain traction on important metrics required to sustain the continued health of your business. These contests will help bring attention to what's important while continuing to build healthy sales techniques and rewarding the results. Below are some of the websites you can use for your postings. These sites are equipped with millions of listings and additional resources like career coaching, resume tailoring, and blog posts full of helpful tips. Using job sites is one of the best and efficient ways to search for and apply to dozens of opportunities. Boost Mobile Jobs is specifically designed by Boost for exclusive locations, but there's nothing to worry about if you are not an exclusive location. Here are other sites that are available for all door types. Career Builder provides resources for employees and employers with included localized search capacity. Monster allows you to search by location, skill sets, keywords, and even job titles. ZipRecruiter allows you to create a hiring account for free. Its innovative matching tool helps find the right talent for your job posting. LinkedIn also has various channels that can be used for recruiting. They have a huge candidate base with more than 690 million users. Those are some of the sites you can reference when looking to post and review resumes for potential retail customer service candidates. Social recruiting. Retailers of today operate in a competitive space that requires forward thinking as well as online and social media knowledge. When looking for candidates with these traits, consider looking and posting via these non traditional channels. Social media has been known to be an effective tool. Facebook and Twitter, while not specifically made for recruiting, can aid in finding new hire. Again, use these platforms to share job openings available at your location. Instagram may also serve you well when looking for young and fresh talent. Needless to say, try avoiding sites like Craigslist, as it may only result in unwanted spam calls and emails as opposed to real high quality candidates. Quick tips on screening applicants. Begin to move forward with the recruitment process by screening and filtering applicants. Follow some of these steps to avoid getting held up in the process. Screen your applicants on the basis of minimum qualifications. Sort out your resumes by preference for the needs of the job, experience, expertise, technical abilities, and other specific roles that qualify a candidate for the position you're wanting to fill. Flag any concerns you find in resumes so that you can exchange in communication with the potential candidate during the interview. When hiring for customer service and sales representatives, it is important to consider the following. Look for someone that is enthusiastic and has a good attitude. Look for that contagious energy needing to train for the skill. Skills can be taught, but attitude cannot. So consider someone with integrity and willingness to excel and help your business grow along the way. Look for some of these other traits in your potential candidates as well. Someone who is patient, willing and eager to learn, comfortable with people, competitive and team oriented, can do attitudes, and passionate about the brand and its products. When interviewing, here are some ideas to keep in mind to track your success. Interviews are a two-way process. During this process, the potential candidate is also assessing whether your company is a fit for them. So also be courteous and respectful. Focus on selling the benefits of the job and its role for the organization without taking away from being clear about the expectations. Schedule face to face interviews with some of these candidates you find are serious about the position and fit the criteria. Be prepared with questions that will give you a deeper understanding into the applicant's background and give you a sense of whether they will be a good fit for your company. Look out for body language and verbiage to help determine their interest on what is being communicated. Get feedback from your staff as well to know if they are in favor of the candidate by hosting panel interviews. Provide a set of questions for your staff to review with the person being interviewed and ask for their feedback on how they see this candidate fit the skill sets and behaviors. Suggest a day in the life of. Have your candidate spend a half day in your store to get a feel of the position they will potentially be hired for. Doing this will allow the candidate to decide if it is what they're looking for, saving you the headache of hiring for turnover. Encourage your staff to interact with the candidates and provide feedback on their potential and if they believe this member would be a good fit for your culture. Have the candidate experience different aspects of the business, such as phone ordering, conducting sales, the use of your POS system, and even marketing to give them a full picture of the job description. Once you find someone that will be a great fit for the position, keep in mind some of these onboarding steps. Be prepared to provide orientation for this new hire. Choose whether this will be conducted in person and over the phone. Either way, it is important for new hires. Go over the company's core values, expectations, and set them up for success. It is imperative to provide your new hires with the tools to get the job done and maintain a healthy business. If your new hires know what is required of them from the beginning, it will be easier for them to conduct everyday business. Be clear and specific about the job responsibilities, even if you have already covered these during your interview process. It is always necessary to provide more details on what to expect for their everyday duties. Start with assigning a project this new candidate can own. New hires are excited to get started and show their potential. Have them sit, watch, and learn from other employees. It doesn't hurt to continue to review your company values and expectations, so give them something to be proud of. Assign someone that can assist this new hire with anything they may need, whether that is to answer their questions or show them the ropes. Having a specific person will ensure they know where to turn to and who they can rely on to mentor them into the right direction. Following these steps can help change the trajectory of your business drastically. After all, your staff is the backbone to your business. The biggest battle to overcome is always keeping great employees. Below are some quick tips we hope will assist you in maintaining your employees engaged and in love with their position. Offer a clear and complete compensation program that entices them to maintain that engagement. Implement performance based factors as well as present them with contests pertaining to the current initiatives with Boost. Some examples are third and 6 month retention, SDDN, which stands for Same Device Different Network, or AKA SN to TN, and activations of BYOD. This is amongst many others. Reward your employees for being great by giving them more responsibility. By enabling them to grow, they will at the same time contribute to the overall success of the organization. Encourage your staff to join Boost webinar as well as Hyperlink's weekly Hyperlink University sessions to always be in the know of the latest initiatives. These trainings will help their journey of becoming sales experts by understanding the use of the various tools available to grow and maintain a healthy store. Build an extraordinary culture, one that promotes learning and encourages an open door policy. Aid your team with the voice to share their ideas and experiences, which will have a positive impact on the overall work environment. Inspire your team by asking them to help build a task they can own. With Own the Mile, one of your staff members may love to be your event coordinator, in addition to being your frontline salesperson. Have them create a calendar of events based on holidays and customer appreciation, something they can build from start to finish, to include how they will be promoting the event, the types of activities taking place on the day of, and the overall process to organize the store and staff in preparation for when the event is to happen. Marketing. Assign someone at the store to lead the marketing program. Every successful store has a budget to consistently market the store and brand, even if it is a small one. This can be inclusive of flyers, being consistent on social media, managing Elevate marketing campaigns, and all else that may apply. Store compliance. Assign a team member to look after your store and ensure it is always equipped and maintained for customer readiness. This consists of ensuring your store is always clean, smells good, has the most up to date merchandise displayed, and not to forget that every employee is always in uniform while wearing their name badges. Provide this member with a simple checklist to verify everything is covered on a daily basis. With rotating tasks, a best practice is to rotate tasks periodically, suggested on a quarterly or on an every 6 month basis. This process allows everyone to learn something new and identify their strengths. It is also essential in the case an employee decides to move on, as others will already be equipped and be in the know on such tasks. This will give them the courage and fluency to jump right in. Catch your team doing something right. We're all well aware it can be human nature to focus more on correcting behaviors we see as not conducive to great business practices or professionalism. And we often forget to recognize those behaviors that are right in line. Catching your team doing something right and expressing this goes a long way, as well as it inspires the employee to work hard and smart for you and your business, and it breeds loyalty. Go ahead and publicly acknowledge that a job well done by sending an email to all employees, congratulating and thanking the particular associate on such accomplishment. Create certificates for various achievements, such as best sales, highest percent of add ons like device protection, international plans, most creative marketing ideas, best customer service, and of course, everything and anything else you see fit your organization. Ask your employees to share their best practices and create a document that everyone can reference at any given time. Thank you so much for listening, and this is the end of our hiring and keeping great employees. Jose, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jody, and thank you all for joining today's session of Hyperlink University. We appreciate your commitment to yourself and to your business. Please invite everyone from your organization who can benefit from HyperU trainings to join us every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Feel free to email future training suggestions to Jose at hyperlinkusa.com if you didn't get a chance to type in the chat box during this session. And while it's still fresh, we'd love to enter you into our monthly drawing for a $100 Boost Goods shopping spree by answering two quick questions about today's session. Question one, what will we do right? And question two, what when we do better? Simply by clicking on the link on today's follow-up email. Join us next Wednesday for Hyper University, where we will cover SN to TN, upgrading customers to the new expanded data network. And come prepared to win awesome prizes as we host Hyper University trivia at the end of every training. Also, Please remember and don't miss our special Hyperlink University training tomorrow at 11 a.m., where we will cover the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program, known as EBBP. We'll cover the setup and the sales process, so be sure to attend. You can now find our sessions recorded on Hyperlink's YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe so that you're notified as future trainings are added. Thank you and stay safe, everyone.